All right, my 8 office waste is going to be over motion. For those of you who don't know, this is Luna. Luna! Yeah. She's a Great Dane, but y'all be distracted by her anyway, so. But, office waste is motion. So, we had to take a bunch of crap from the demo room, the raccoon poop, the truck goes to the dumpster, but it was a whole song and dance. But we're gonna get right into it. I'm not splitting the videos intro between this. It's too much right now. So, but anyways, overproduction. We could only move one wheelbarrow at a time of the materials, and he could only take, a shoulder's amount of anything out at a time, one at a time. The transportation was moving all of the items I needed to do the job, from Buffalo Lodge to the truck, from the truck to Webb City, from Webb City, or once we was in Webb City, taking it out of the truck, putting it in the warehouse, and then from the warehouse into the back room. I had to move everything like 6 or 7 times, and it's a it's a hassle. But it is what it is, which leads to me being Webb City means that the stuff and the stuff that I had going on at Colonial Lodge wasn't getting done. But fortunately, Abby was there for like 3 or 4 days. But while he is there covering for me, there's nobody covering for him at Buffalo Lodge. So the stuff that we had to get done at Buffalo Lodge took 4 days. Took a 4-day back seat because somebody had to cover it because we had more important things going on. Oh my goodness! Excuse me again. The defect. There were a lot of little defects that led to compounding issues. I mean, like I always say, little things, they create big issues over time. But it was mostly the realization 2 days in that I couldn't use the credit card because I didn't have authorization. Having to spend my own money on products and items that I needed to finish the job. Only having a helper for 2 of the 5 days that I was there, and then not having the right mat, him not having the right mask for him or to use while we were doing fiberglass cleanup really messed him up for like a whole day, and it slowed him down and everything else. But he's good now. Over processing, we had to do a lot of readjustments mid-job, but that's most jobs you have to do readjustments because you get in there and you're like, oh man, it's a lot worse or a lot better than I thought. Our main issue was, again, like I said, like I keep saying, was the poop. I can't tell you how much of it and how or where all of it was, but it was just everywhere. But it caused a lot of overprocessing and having to stop and take things in and out, in and out, in and out. The motion was having to move from the inside of the, which led to the motion having to move from inside of the building, outside, back in, out of a little doorway because it was blocked. The other doorway was blocked off, and then we had a whole nother room to exit and have airflow through. But I had to seal it up because Marty wanted the whole back enclosed, so I had to add a whole wall of drywall there and seal it all up nice and tight, which stopped a lot of our airflow, a lot of our clean airflow through, getting that nasty crap out. The waiting is I had to wait roughly half a day for the stuff for the mud and the drywall to set and to solidify so that I could sand it and then paint. I took one half of the building. My helper, Eli Nisley, took the other half. But we got it all sanded, or not. I got it all sanded. Me and him got it all mud down. But it was really good, and he helped me out a lot. But we had to wait like I said, half a day. But in that meantime, we did a lot of cleanup, a lot of polishing. The wasted employee genius, the wasted employee genius would have been not having eyes on the property myself a month ago. As soon as I got bid this job, I realized it was only an hour away. I should have drove right down here and been like, oh man, the ceiling is falling apart due to the heaviness of the poop that's in there. If anybody's in here at any point, Marty, I don't know if you're hearing this, at any point, Marty, while you were in this building, you could have had hundreds of pounds of raccoon crap falling on your head. So you're lucky you weren't there. It almost hit me when I was doing my test, touching the ceiling. It was really crazy. But yeah, it was not putting eyes on the property, not getting a really good, smooth, horizontal, slow video. did us a disservice. But again, there's also like I had like 2 bars of service the whole time, if that, at best, and I was still able to access the morning meetings and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's my 8 office waste.